Hey, welcome back to Walk Like Enoch, and today I'm going to talk to you about assignment. Don't ever look at someone else's assignment and assume that yours is the same. What the Lord's called you to will not mirror someone else's calling. In Jeremiah 29:11 it says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, and to give you an expected end." God knows exactly what He called you to do and who He called you to serve. He's got it down to the very population, the community, the family, the person. He knows what you'll need, and He's going to provide it. He knows what training that you're going to have to go through in order to prepare for the role that He has called you to. He knows the trials and the testing that you're going to endure. He knows the valleys that you will walk through with Him as your rod and your comfort, according to Psalm 23:4. He knit you and placed you into your mother's womb, Psalm 139:13 through 14. He knows the number of hairs on your head, Luke 12:7. He created you to be exactly who He called you to be, and will do the necessary pruning that's required for you to walk into that calling. In order for you to operate in your assignment, though, you need to hear the voice of the Lord for yourself. You need to heed His instruction and follow His leading, no matter what anyone else says. You need to take the time to sit in His presence. In Matthew 22:14, it says, "Many are called, but few are chosen." This doesn't mean that you weren't called. In this parable, it's broken down to a number of people being called. So subtract the number of people who are not chosen. Subtract the number of people who live a life contradictory to what they're being called to do. Subtract the number of people who choose to do everything other than what they're called to do. You then have the few who are chosen. They chose the path to salvation, which also means that there is a certain level of sanctification on a very narrow path. This path doesn't fit in with the world. The path doesn't allow you to straddle the fence. You're either in or you're out. You serve the Lord or you don't. This isn't in reference to you stewarding your family, your marriage, your job, and things like that. This is in reference to a specific calling that the Lord has placed upon your life to share and spread the gospel in a way that the audience who follows you can glean and learn who God is through you. And maybe it's just you going to the grocery store or you talking to someone wherever you're at during your day. So when you reflect on your life now, ask the Lord to give you clarity in your calling. Are you living the life that you want to live for the Lord? I encourage you to pray and really sit and meditate on these thoughts. You don't have to have some fancy title to be used by the Lord. He used fishermen, tax collectors, thieves, and people who are not perfect, and none of us are perfect, not a single one of us. But you were called to do something that will be monumental in someone else's life. Your surrender and testimony could be the doorway to someone else's deliverance. So I just wanted to encourage you with that word today. I encourage you to stay bold in your faith, stay strong in your faith, and continue to walk like Enoch. God bless you.